Hey traders, welcome to another educational video for you guys, free, and it's also very educational for you guys to watch this video. Please, before you guys start to watch the video, I would appreciate if you guys can hit the like button below. Also hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. I will be uploading more educational videos and also analysis through these platforms. Let's talk about Fibonacci today. Fibonacci is the most powerful or one of the most powerful tools that you can use to swing trade and do intraday trading. Okay, so the most important thing is that you need to look at the Fibonacci settings that you have on your MT4 or MT5 or on TradingView. The reason why I mark these two areas over here, the 382 and the 61.8 in red, is because these are the areas that the market love to retest. Okay, so the market loves to come back to these areas and retest these areas for a further push to the upside or a further push to the downside. Most importantly, how to place your Fibonacci. If the market create a nice push to the upside, what we call an impulse to the upside, and the impulse has already completed, started a retracement or a correction down, then we need to take our Fibonacci from the low over here all the way to the high of the impulse. Okay, so what what you need to do is you need to take your Fibonacci from the low over here all the way to the high over here, and you will see the market will then start to come down and it will retest one of the Fibonacci levels in order for the next push to the upside. Okay, I will explain in a little while how to find which area the market will actually come and retest. So if you have an impulse to the downside, it is a very simple and the same sort of setting, except for it is a sell instead of a buy. The market will need to finish the impulse first, then start a push to the upside or a correction or a pullback to the upside in order for it to actually start the next push to the downside. So the market create an impulse, correction, and then the next impulse. So easiest way to trade something like this is to take your Fibonacci from the high to the low and wait for the market to reach to one of the strong levels, which I will explain to you just now, and then take the trade to the downside with a good risk reward and good probability. Now, the most important thing about using Fibonacci and how to enter using these levels, I will give you a quick example of that. Let's say we are looking for a selling opportunity on the 61.8 Fibonacci. Okay, before we can actually mark the 61.8 Fibonacci, we always need to look left over here. So we need to look left at our previous structure. If our previous structure has a lot more structure on the 382, then we can expect the market to then start coming up and retest the 382 for the push to the downside. Okay, if the market has good structure on the 61.8, then we will definitely wait for the market to come up to the 61.8 and further continuation to the downside. I'll show you guys a live example for you so that you guys can understand much more clear. If you have a look at Australian dollar, US dollar from a daily time frame, it is quite clear and simple that the market created this impulse to the downside. So what I said to you guys in the beginning of the video is that you need to wait for the market to actually complete that impulse. Once the market has completed the impulse, only then you can take your Fibonacci from the high over here all the way down to the low. The market will then start a correction. Once the correction has started, you know that your Fibonacci is valid because it's already finished the impulse to the downside, and now the correction is going to start. So most importantly, how to look for structure. Okay, what we can see on the daily time frame around this area is that this area over here is a strong area of previous resistance, and now when the market will reach to this area, we will find support, so that this impulse will be completed around this area somewhere. Okay, so when the market will finish its impulse to the downside, what we are going to do is take our Fibonacci from the high over here to the low of the end of the impulse or the completion of the impulse. Then we will be able to find the strong areas in the market. So I'll take my Fibonacci from the high to the low, for example. And like I said to you guys before, we always need to look left. Okay, if there is a strong structure area left of your Fibonacci, then it is much more possibility and much more profitable trade if you have strong structure. So what I mean by that is, if you have a look at the 382 here, let me if you look at the 382 over here, it is quite clear and simple that the market had very strong structure in this area. Why? Because the market acted as support, 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 and resistance over here. So this means that your Fibonacci will line up better with the 382 and it will line up better with the structure on the left. Okay. When the market will complete the impulse, we will be waiting in the 382 area for the next push to the downside. So it's always important to wait where the market has strong structure. Strong structure would be looking at the left of your 382 Fibonacci or looking left of your 61.8. The market can retest any of these Fibonacci levels. So you need to find which one has the most strongest structure in it. Which level did the market try to retest or try to break or um, try to move many times. And you can see on the 382 that this is the level that the market had very strong structure. So you'll be waiting on the 4-hour time frame in this area for the next push to the downside. I hope that this video was very informative and educational for you guys. Please make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next educational video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please don't forget to hit me a comment below, and I will be happy to I'll be happy to answer all your questions. And also don't forget to check out my free signal group where I will give you guys free educational content as well. So I will see you guys in the next analysis. Have a great week and goodbye.